This weekend might be a good weekend for that, Stephen. I know right now it may not seem like it, but we're in weather alert mode. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, Ashley, we're talking about some rain for today, some snow, accumulating snow for later Sunday, and then an Arctic blast for the early and middle part of next week. So a lot to talk about. We can jump right into it here. Here is East Greenwich, looking at some clouds filtering on through. Dry, though, for this morning and into the early afternoon hours. Rain should arrive by about 3 o'clock this afternoon here in Lincoln as well. Temperatures will be well above freezing for today. So we're already seeing that across much of the area. So Smithfield, you're at 36. Providence, you're at 34. Look at the 40s here. Westerly over towards Narragansett, Newport out towards New Bedford as well. That south wind is bringing in some of that milder air across the region. Radar is quiet for now. This will be changing later on this afternoon with some rainfall tracking through. You can see some of the precip to the south and west as it kind of approaches us, and it gets closer again for the afternoon hours. And then maybe a round of some, excuse me, some steadier rain during this evening into tonight. But excuse me, all eyes are on our second system that arrives for later Sunday night, bringing some accumulating snow across our area. So my three key things kind of encompasses all of what I just talked about. The rain arrives later today, accumulating snow for Sunday night, Arctic blast on the way for next week. So a lot to talk about. Let's talk about today's forecast first. Lots of clouds in place. Again, showers later on today, becoming a steadier rain, gusty winds out of the south, bringing in some of that milder air in the 40s. We can time things out starting with today going into the afternoon. Here's that rainfall, again, tracking on through. Somewhat light to start, moderate to heavy before it wraps up later on this evening around, say, 8, 9 o'clock tonight. Then a lull in the activity. That's system number one, storm number one, tracks on through. We're dry overnight. We're dry for Sunday morning. If you're doing any errands early tomorrow morning, running out for any reason, things looking okay. Here's 11 a.m. You can see maybe even a little bit of sunshine in there as well. Clouds, though, increase pretty quickly. So that any sunshine early on, very limited. Going to be seeing these clouds take over, and eventually some rain and snow breaks out later on in the afternoon. Thinking maybe some rain and snow mixture at the coastline. Better chance of seeing some snow be across interior sections to begin this system here. Once the sun goes down, though, the colder air takes over. That means the snow takes over as well. So notice how the blue is the snow, the pink is the wintry mix, and of course the green and the yellow is the rain. That rain-snow line across southeastern areas will then track further eastward. So again, I do expect us to see plain snow eventually as we go into Sunday night and towards the pre-dawn hours on Monday. But the good news is this system, it's a quick mover. It gets out of here in time for Monday morning, 7 a.m., seeing the sun return, but very cold air and very gusty winds. That rain-snow line, very important on the track of the storm. If the center of the track is further, tucked into the coastline or right along the coast, that means that warmer air gets lifted further north. That means this rain-snow line could be further north as well. If the storm track goes further south, that means, of course, the colder air wins out, and that means the snow wins out. Right now, we're thinking this is where the rain-snow line will pretty much set up for the onset. Then we're going to be seeing plain snow take over as we go through the rest of the event. But again, that rain-snow line, very important with this system as it works on through Sunday. The timeline for the storm, dry skies in the morning. Again, traveling early on looks okay. Increasing clouds. Snow starts after 3 p.m., maybe some mix of rain and snow at the coastline before changing to all snow. Then as we go into the evening hours, I'm thinking after dark is when we see the most accumulations from this storm. And again, that lasts until about daybreak on Monday. It all wraps up pretty quickly, though, for the day on Monday as well. Snowfall forecast, how much are we looking at? 1 to 2 inches at the coastline as of right now. We still have more data coming in throughout the day. 2 to 5 across this area in white. Again, it's a range, so thinking the lower numbers of that range down further south, so about 2, 3 inches, then the best chance of seeing the 4 and 5s across northern areas of northern Providence County and northern Bristol County. 7-day forecast. This is not it. We're talking about Arctic air on the way after this system moves on through. That arrives from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Daytime temperatures in the teens and 20s, overnight lows in the single digits. Feels like temperatures early next week below zero. Full 7-day, of course, always on our website at WPRI.com.